Hi guys, welcome to another episode on my channel, and in today's episode I'm going to be talking about my F1 visa interview experience. So the thing with getting a student visa in Nigeria is that a lot of people are applying at the same time. You have like 100, if not 200 people per day applying for the same category of visa. So what that means is that your chances of getting the visa reduces significantly because there are a lot of people applying for the same visa. So you have to be really qualified for you to get the visa. So in this video I'm going to be talking about my experience and how I went through the whole process, and hopefully you're going to learn one or two things from my experience. Now let's get started. The first thing is your mindset. I cannot overemphasize this, okay? If you have a mindset, like a positive mindset that you're going to get it, I can really assure you that your chances of getting it is going to be high, because you're going to walk in there with full confidence that you're going there to get your visa, okay? But if you're in doubt, or if you're not sure, or if you're scared or stuff like that, automatically you're setting up yourself for rejection. That's just it. I don't know, most people will not believe in this, but that's just my perspective about it. You have to be in the right mindset for you to get it, okay? So with that out of the way, we should consider the important things that might help your approval. Yeah, basically. So in my experience, I was lucky because I got it once, okay? I went there, I had this right mindset, I was favored, and I got it. Because there are a lot of people that they have the right mindset, they have the right document, they have the everything in order, but they did not get it. So favor is also part of it. So anyway, I lodged in a hotel because the embassy is a bit far from my house, okay? So I lodged in a hotel with my brother. I went with my brother anyway because I needed somebody to be there for me for my, like, support kind of stuff. So I was there with my brother, and then we lodged in a hotel very close by to the embassy. A night before my interview, I had like an Uber driver take me down to the embassy like the night before, so that I would know how far the embassy is from the hotel. So it was just like a 5 minutes drive from my hotel. So I was there overnight, and I couldn't sleep. I'll be sincere with you, because I was a bit nervous, right? I couldn't sleep, and then I woke up really early. My interview was for 6:30. So the first thing that would discourage when you get there is the fact that there are a lot of people, okay? As early as 6:30, as early as 5:30, we saw like a lot of people there. I mean, there were queues all over the place. I'm like, oh my god. And I really don't like stress, okay? So it was a bit stressful. Then you have to like join the queue, they're gonna check your name and all of that. And then when you finally make it inside, that's where the real work is. You're gonna do like your thumb printing, your fingerprint. They're gonna do like your fingerprints. They're gonna check your identity to make sure that you're the right person appearing for the right interview. Then you meet with the consular officer. Now it's very scary. I'll be sincere with you, because you usually have like a long queue of people, and then you can hear what other people are saying. You can see the person ahead of you. You can see if they got the visa, if they are rejected, or if they are rejected. So basically you are seeing people either get it or not get it, like right ahead of you, okay? So the first two guys ahead of me, they did not get it. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. So, but a brief pause, okay? Before I did my interview, I had like a positive mindset that I was going to get it. But on the other hand, I knew that it wasn't going to be the end of the world if I don't get it. And I also made up my mind that if I don't get it this time around, I'm not going to apply for US visa like almost immediately, because people do it a lot. When they get rejected, they're going to apply almost immediately and all of that. So in my mind, I was like, if I can't get it this first time, I'm really going to take my time, and probably I might just not apply for American visa in like a very long time. So I had that mindset as well. Anyway, it got to my turn. I met the lady that was going to interview me. And then, okay, so one thing about this is there's a form called DS-160 when you are submitting your visa application form. This is where you basically fill out details about yourself, okay? Make sure you fill out this form by yourself and know every single details on that form in and out. Right, most people make mistake when it comes to filling out their DS-160, because they fill out details that when the visa officer start asking them questions from that DS-160, they cannot answer it, okay? So you don't want to put yourself in that kind of position. Anyway, I filled out the whole form myself, so I knew everything in and out, and I wasn't going there with a lot of documents. I had my statement of account, I had my I-20, I had my passport, I had my what else again? I had my NYSC discharge certificate because I ended my NYSC program in like a month, no, in like 2 weeks before my interview. So I wanted to show that I am really done with the NYSC, right? So it wouldn't look as if I'm absconding or whatever. So I met with the lady and she was like, why are you going to the US? I told her why I'm going to the US. Where are you going to? I told her where I'm going to. She asked me how many schools did you apply to. I told her the number of schools I applied to. I think I told her I applied to 3 schools, yeah. And she asked me how many of them offered me admission. I told her, and then she asked me why did I choose Georgia State, and I told her that of the schools I applied to, Georgia State is the best ranked school of the schools. And I told her about my research interest and how the professors that I would love to work with is also in Georgia State and all of that. So then comes the big question. Okay, the big question was like, what will I do after my degree? I was like, yeah, I'm coming back to Nigeria. Now this is it, they really want to hear that. They don't like hearing that, yeah, you're gonna stay in America. Do not say that. Do not say that. I mean, yeah, they want to know that you're coming back to Nigeria after your studies. Okay, so yeah. And also she asked me that because I had like some deficits on my I-20. I think I had like about 18,000 deficits on my I-20. So she asked me, how did you get the scholarship? Because I had a lot of scholarship on my I-20 as well. So she asked me, how did you get the scholarship? What we'll be doing for the school, for this work that you're doing. Then I told her, I like to think that this is where I got the visa. Basically, this is what I said that made me get the visa. So I told her that after my admission, I had an interview with the directors, with my department director, with my department's laboratory supervisor, and they were willing to consider me for, they think I'll be a good fit as a teaching assistant in the anatomy lab. And yeah, so that was how I got it. But I wouldn't start in that role until my second semester after apprenticing in the first semester. So she was like, what will you be doing precisely in the lab? Then I told her that I will be helping out with teaching anatomy and helping with dissection. So when I said dissection, she was like, of humans? I was like, yeah, humans. So she kind of like got fascinated at that point, like, have you done this before? I was like, yeah, because I studied, I was like, yeah, I have done it before. She was like, what did you say you studied again? And I said anatomy. She now went back to my document. She checked, like, interesting. So I did not hear the interesting part. I was like, excuse me? I said interesting. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Then she asked me what I'll be doing when I come back to Nigeria. I told her that I'm interested in helping with cancer management institutes, and that was it. I heard the magic word. She was like, I'll be issuing your visa. She collected my passport. Now at that point I couldn't hear what she was saying again because I went deaf. Okay, I was like, but I did not want to show it. Okay, it took a while for me to like just soak it all in. Good, this is real. So after that, I was about leaving, and I told her, oh, thank you, have a nice day. I was about leaving, then she called me back and gave me like a form that shows that I should not be forced to do what I don't want to do in America, that stuff like that, basically. So I left without my passport. So they collected my passport and they told me to pick my passport up in a circular address in 3 days. I couldn't sleep from that day till the day I got my passport. Okay, because I don't know, I don't want any tsunami to happen. I don't want anywhere to get burned that I will lose my visa. Okay, so that's my experience. So some of the things I have for you, some of the advice I'll have for you is, number one, make sure you have a positive mindset as regards to getting your visa. Know that you're going there to get it. Really, that would help you boost your confidence, because when you see people getting rejected left and right, it might shake you a little bit, but know that your story is different. You are there for a different purpose, right? Your story, you are not in the same category. Have that positive mindset. Also, do your homework. Everything that you need to do it yourself, and make sure that you know your details in and out, right? And the last but not the least, do not go there with a school that is not well ranked. Don't just go with anyhow admission. Make sure that you are going there with a school that would really show that you are a bright student, that will show that you are going to the United States to study. You are not just using study as an avenue to leave Nigeria. So that's all I have for you in this episode, and I might go into more details about F1 visa interview in some of the videos that I'm going to be posting in probably this week or next week. But if you like the video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.